Thanks everyone for coming back for another edition of Michigan Conservative Roundtable. My name's TJ, flying solo on this one. And in this segment, I'd like to talk about courage and share some of my views on courage. I'll start with the Merriam-Webster definition first. And they define courage as mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. And what I found interesting in this definition was the phrase moral strength. You always think everyone knows the definition of courage, but do they think in terms of moral strength? And that just kind of struck me in that definition. So I would ask you got it or not? Yes, I know that was poor grammar, but I had the courage to use poor grammar. All right, so do you have the courage to take the low road? Some people, it's my belief that some people take the high road because it takes less courage. After all, you're not going to fight. If you take the low road, you will do some battle. And speaking of fighting, do you have the courage to fight dirty? Someone once told me the definition of a dirty fight is the one you lose. And I know that risks misinterpretation, but who wants to lose a fight? Okay, just think about it, okay? And in fighting, do you have the courage to stand up to bullies? And the reason why I say that is just the other day, and if you've watched the news, especially Fox News, you had to have seen this. You had an elderly woman. She was on her way to, I believe she was going to attend an engagement of a conservative speaker, and Antifas were blocking her in the crosswalk. Gee, you know what? It took a whole lot of courage on their part to stop an elderly woman. But that elderly woman, she had her courage because she wasn't backing down. Good for her. Okay? She had the courage to fight. Do you have the courage to fight corruption? Exhibit A, Adam Shifty Schiff. That guy's so corrupt. That's a whole nother segment, so pardon me if I not say anything further on that one. Do you have the courage to fight lawlessness? Look at, Biden, and his son, you got Attorney General Barr looking into their lawlessness, and they're being vilified for it. Do you have the courage to defend the defenseless? And I think in terms of the unborn, the epitome of innocence, do you have the courage to fight for them? So do you have courage or not? And I will confess, I don't know if I have courage to put a Trump sticker on my car for fear that my car is going to be vandalized. I work in a part of Detroit where, and I hate to say this, but if as nice as my car is, if I put a Trump sticker on it, the windows are getting smashed, and that's all there is to it. So if you want to, I guess I take a hit on that. I guess I don't want to deal with a broken window, so I don't have the courage to put a Trump sticker on my car. Sad testament to our society, I'll tell you. So if you don't have the courage to fight, sit around and do nothing. And I do believe that's kind of what led the silent majority to be so silent, was they didn't want to fight. And I'll wrap it up. Those are my thoughts on courage. And I'm adding my own personal statement, that being, keep your powder dry. And remember, be safe. Watch your six. And don't tread on me.